M&T Bank Stadium.
Hey, what's your record in Kiko League?
I'm like 8-3.
Ooh, I'm 8-3. I'm finna play right now, dude.
What's your record?
8-3.
Who you play?
Broncos, they 6-5.
Yeah, the dude I play trash too. He like 5-5.
See, with this team, my runs work for some reason. Well, not really. Cause like you said, I ran that bitch 32 times for only 150 yards. That was kind of bad.
Sure. 30, like I'll be running that bitch 20 times. We get like 20 yards.
You did that one time. Shut up. Hey, shut up. You did that one time your last 5 games.
If I run it 20 times, bitch, I get like 20 yards. I'm not getting 100 yards, 100 something yards. Crazy. For what? Why'd I run that bitch then? When the fuck is my pick?
Bro, I just got a goddamn Domino's piece. That motherfucker was so good. Alright, Dolphin, seen the link, bro. I'm out of here, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Watch my new running game, bro.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, up!
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. I really enjoy watching Lamar Jackson run those RPOs, Charles, but I'll tell you what, it's tough calling play-by-play because you don't know whether he handed it off or kept it.
Makes you focus, doesn't it? You've got to try and stay with it, and even when we do, we often can get it wrong because our eyes naturally go to him because he creates big plays. But if you're a runner and you're playing with Lamar Jackson, aren't you happy? He creates so much concentration on him, it should open up things for you.
A gain of 3, second down. The Ravens had 8-3 now, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. This defense for the Broncos, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Jackson. And he's got his tight end, and that's Andrews. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. These guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Gay baby, it's a gay baby. Gay baby, gay, gay, gay. Please be gay. Okay. Be what you want to be, but be gay. Okay? Thank you. Right?
He's tackled at the 15.
No pressure. No pressure, but pressure. Gay baby. It's a gay baby.
Here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 15. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Marlon Humphrey on the
gay baby. It's a gay baby. Gay baby. Gay, gay, gay. Please be gay. Okay.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. 3rd down defense, something you got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. Got it out there first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Dobbins. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Jackson's throws on target to Duvernay. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Down to the 22-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the 22, Jackson.
That was a horrible throw, boy. Damn, that was a horrible throw, dog. Ooh, jeez. Boy, what's wrong with you?
They'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there for their 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens lead this 14-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Beckham will go in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst pass that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. They'll get this up to about the 44.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From the 44, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And some room to work. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A first down carry by Elliott. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they can get him behind the line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Wilson. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even at halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at it.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos
at their own 19-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Second down, Elliott. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He'll go up top here for Hamler. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown.
I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick-6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, let's get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys they get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Past the 20. And all the way home to the Broncos score. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. There's still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go play action now. Jackson. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Beckham, 49 yards. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
They're getting the game,
Here in this first half. kicker now to kick it away following a touchdown. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Throwing first down, it's up to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. He's at the 40. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. Looking deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens on top. As we send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible, let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off. as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. There wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. From the 41, Jackson. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. Touchdown.
Ooh. Odell. Odell. Odell said, give me them. Okay, Odell. Okay, Odell. He said, give me them. I was using them too now. I was using. I had to go get it now. Caught that bitch. I had to go get it now.
Tucker down to kick it away for the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And this return net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. To throw is Wilson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
It's been a tough game for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. And it's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
No, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position. A couple of first downs in order to get some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. And
Ooh, he threw that motherfucker there.
Beckham, 71 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point.
Damn, 98 yards.
It's even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Smith. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The 40. Tremont Smith. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Wilson going to throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they go with a patch there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating in peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
He finds his man, complete. That's Flowers. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Well, for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And I tell you from our broadcast booth, because we're pretty close to the 50, we had the best view, a bird's eye view of that throw. It was an absolute thing of beauty to watch. Never ceases to amaze me, the arm strength of these guys.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to next-gen stats. Wow. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by David Ojabo. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. the end zone comes Smith. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really unfortunate for them have to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Wilson. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
4th down. Here's Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They go play action with Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. With career touchdown number 70. And the Ravens get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter.
Damn.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
69 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Again, it's Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 3rd down, Wilson. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. David Jabo running in to take him down.
Well, someone is certainly having a big game. While that sack didn't quite have the splash of his pick six from earlier, you know he's thrilled to be making big plays during a great individual effort today.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out of this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. And the slot man goes in motion left. A handoff running left is Talbot. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of momentum one that maybe they can.
Bro, my dude just stopped fucking going for the ball. He just stopped. That's crazy.
Up at the 44.
Look.
That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know
Can't even
it's the
see.
holiday season because here we are in
Season of
December,
giving.
right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 117 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. They go to Elliott again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 3rd and goal. Try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll give this to Elliott. throw. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner. And he was able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it up. So there'll no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. He's got it to the 43 here.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Dobbins again on second down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Ravens, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.
And I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of coke. Go to war with you war, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle to Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the lunar, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the stones way over the ocean. My live in the sky. I do the impossible. if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest close, I'm that shine in the light. I can make an earthquake nervous. I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night is still my breakfast, a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being alone.
On the clock now, the Houston Texans. On the clock now, the Kansas City Chiefs.
I make the moon blue, I make him pigs fly, now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy, I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible, impossible.
Next up, it's the Broncos. It's the Dallas Cowboys now on the clock.
I do the impossible, impossible.
Up next, the Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock.
In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a mini given Sunday magic. Lights came prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a mini given Sunday magic. Round of applause and go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb
With the next selection, the Carolina Panthers on the clock.
like a vet. You better say it with the chest. Hit him with the right, hit him with the left. Then the juke, I stiff on lights out, you snooze. Lights came prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a mini given Sunday magic. Lights came prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping.
The 49ers on the clock now.
It's a mini given Sunday magic. It's not a game. Banging on your chest when I come through the pain. Never been about the money or the fame. But when it bring both, so here we go again. Wins on the road, yeah, I got those. Couple records that I hold, yeah, I got those. It's the playoffs, the team just got home. We ain't going outside when it matter most.
It's now the Vikings' turn on the clock.
Touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a mini given Sunday magic. Lights came prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the play, John Madden. It's a mini given Sunday magic.
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Keep my way up, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own.
The next selection, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the Detroit Lions now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Green Bay Packers.
Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching like but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I pick up when I call it. Working big and it don't hurt to break. I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time you need a do it, Mr. Blue, I got him running to it. I'ma need to pull the melody.
And now, on the clock, it's the Arizona Cardinals.
clock. The Cleveland Browns are now on the clock. With the next selection, the Browns are on the clock.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world. I
The
ain't never
Baltimore
sell my
Ravens
soul.
now on the
This is
clock.
God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me.
The New York Giants
Run up on
on
me,
the
baby, so you
clock.
gon' see.
The New York Jets on the clock now.
Yeah, this colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, hey. Seen bodies in the street, so I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned to $1 million in the discussion. Had a TED talk with the higher me, show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league.
It's now the Arizona Cardinals selection. They're on the clock.
Do you think I let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so I thank her as I go. This gon' sound conceited, but I know. Crazy than they win. Yeah, crazy than they win. Yeah, got power from my head to my feet. Yeah, run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. I did not chase, I just
On the
attract.
clock
What you
now,
put in, you get
it's
back.
the
I'm screaming
Atlanta
Campbell,
Falcons.
Campbell, and still hit the dancing and wherever I'm at. Feel like
It's
a
the
champion, mama,
Steelers now on the clock.
Life is the crap. Deep love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping it. The bitty regular that I pack, 007 before you react. Don't think twice, my only advice for my granddad before he passed. Look to the stars, look at the
The
sky at night.
Minnesota
Tell me that
Vikings
heaven ain't black.
now
Want
on the
everything I
clock.
love. Try not to brag till you bring it up. Turn the vision, block opinions, and I could give but think of us. Duck jab hooks in it through the roof with an uppercut. Tell the truth, shut the devil up. In the booth, I'm untouchable. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, so you gon' see. Yeah, got power from my head and my feet. Yeah.
Now on the clock, the San Francisco 49ers. The Panthers are on the clock.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. On your window, I ain't going nowhere till the red minimum. Call hit, beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, man, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' get some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9.
The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now.
Waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a
It's the Cowboys now on the clock.
growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, you aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the
It's the Denver Broncos.
Never betrayed them. Keep your mouth shut, cause go ultimatum. Stupid situations, the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Little tongue feel sinister. I'm a finisher. Many men gon' need
The
ministers.
Kansas City Chiefs now on the clock.
Just like my keys drop my all the dental work. My thoughts are confidential. It's consequential. Philosophies unidentical. I'm not in it yet. My Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to them. These diamond bees, all bees. I call them biblical. Skating
underneath the bridge. Stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids. Ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. Ayy, I need a 10. Spend money to the lid. 800 eat it. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music. This is all your expenditure.
On the clock now, the Buffalo Bills.
Going nowhere. 20 year career minimum.
On the clock now, the Houston Texans.
I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Never lied in my rhymes. You can go ask Jennifer. That's my mom's name. I create and find change. My mind frame ensures that forever I'll reign.
It's now the Indianapolis Colts selection. The Chicago Bears are now on the clock. The New England Patriots are now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Los Angeles Chargers.
Everybody eating this a party, wanna come to time. You can bring your mom and dad and sister and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king like shit, wanna take the crown.
Washington Commanders are now on the clock.
Going like 100 miles, they begin tired, running out like 100
With the next selection, the Saints are on the clock.
Picture mine, all they do is look at Instagram while they sit around, hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now, finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you've been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm a brother, keep it now. Mike Jack, hit me up, said I got a
Seahawks on the clock.
tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. So on my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this a party, one kind of time. You can bring your mom and dad and sister and your cousin out. Yeah, you in the league, but you ain't hooping around and tearing out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, the only thing you do is veer off. Showing fake love, I can tell it once I say it all. I just stay cool, acting like it wasn't weird at all. Lots of people that should be there, who they appeared all. If you wanna talk, then you really hear shit all. But I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no time cause I be really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee to get the line. They all talk, dog, it's a room full
On
of
the clock now, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
at the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear down.
The Los Angeles Rams now on the clock.
Cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this a party, one at a time. Bring your mom and dad and sister and your cousin out.
The Bengals now on the clock. It's the Bucks now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock.
Hey, DJ Bowski, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the hurdle. I met the plug introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters.
The Las Vegas Raiders now on the clock.
And I'm still last minute.
Now on the clock, the Rams.
Bring the in the. You know I stay with some bad.
The Seattle Seahawks are now on the clock.
going hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. Get awards, but we get got the glory. I'm shooting my shot, it's time to explore. Niggas from my city, I been on the
The
trophy
New
like
Orleans
Freddie Mercury.
Saints
We
now
be
on
the
the clock.
champions. Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers.
Now on the clock, the Los Angeles Chargers.
I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My spot superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember.
Next
I
up,
just broke down all
the
the trees and
Patriots
timber.
are
Stand
on
in
the
line
clock.
and put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My on hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle.
The
My team
Chicago
win the game,
Bears
put our
are
fists
on the
cover,
clock
brother,
now.
we the champions.
Here in Los Angeles,
The
we doing
Colts
numbers.
now on the clock.
Bring it home victory, straight out the hurdle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers.
It's the Buffalo Bills now on the clock. The Denver Broncos are on the clock.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions. I catch them like Odie Beckham. Hard to knock the devil when built like Tiana Taylor and balling at 27. I feel
The
like
Dallas
Iman Shepherd.
Cowboys are now on the clock.
The shepherd, the weak start to be aggressive. The streets start to be the reverend.
Philadelphia Eagles now on the clock.
United Allegiance, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things, I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm stepping whenever I'm in your town. The Warriors
The
and your
Carolina Panthers now on the clock.
getting better. I walk among living legends. Coach Contra will live forever.
New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, tryna whip something new. I am sick of this rabbit. So are you. Hold on, switch. Mama, I'm gonna introduce my ego since the world full of villains.
The San Francisco 49ers are now on the clock. The Minnesota Vikings are now on the clock.
Back type of view is that on the globe. It's a visionary peeking out the window of my soul. Might just fall back, lend a helping hand and play my role. You ain't all that in the mirror oversold. Call me Reason, aka Malcolm X. That's a big punch.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are now on the clock.
Blunt enough you can't cough drop. Tell them all for their help.
On the clock, the Detroit Lions.
Al fin han encontrado el negrito con los colorados, el mejor desde Colombia, los estados. Para los que no piensan que yo soy mejor, tengo todos tus raperos favoritos paniqueados, ten cuidado. Estos raperos son mis hijos jautados. Acuérdate que ni hizo el sonido que te ha gustado. Pídeme permiso when you copy my style. This bridge, I done burnt them all with a freestyle. Like on both sides de Colombia, oye peep style. Como yo lo hago, ain't nobody
The
gonna do it
Cardinals
now.
on the clock now.
Down through the south, conmigo, yo soy mi testigo. I'm the one that shut it down. Just a light from a vision that I had in the dark. Tunnel vision on the bigger picture. Play the game, but don't never play they part.
The New York Jets are now on the clock. Tennessee Titans.
Some done woke up in me. I've been going crazy.
On the clock now, the Baltimore Ravens.
For me, y'all been playing with me. No time for the silly games.
Next up, the Cleveland Browns are on the clock.
But I gotta be great.
It's the Cleveland Browns now on the clock.
Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. I'm still cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving, and I'm ready for
The
that action.
Baltimore Ravens are on the clock now.
What happened to being great? What happened to being fast to be late? What happened to
And
rocking
now
shows?
on the clock, it's the 49ers.
Doing the cons and the pros. Feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We can take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You gon' need someone to hold. Hold me. They cannot hold me. Yeah. Slowly. Ain't no more taking it slowly. Yeah. Holy. You're dealing with something that's holy.
Next
Yeah.
up,
Hold
the
me.
Jets are
I need
on the
somebody to
clock.
hold me. Nothing's for certain, but this I know. Life is with moments.
The Arizona Cardinals are now on the clock.
Tomorrow may never